Welcome to the realm of intoxicating flavors and head-banging beer reviews.
What's up, everybody? It's the Ginger Yeti, and I'm checking in from the road. We just finished 3 shows in a row, and now we have a much-needed day off here I think we're in Beaver Creek, Ohio. It's just outside of Dayton. Our show tomorrow is in Huber Heights, which is just outside of Dayton. So it's going to be nice to actually spend the night sleeping in a real, non-moving bed. But before our 3-day in a row, we had 2 days off. And on the second day off, we were able to drive by Mount Rushmore, stop, get out, and check it out. Something I've never seen. It was really cool. I'm glad I got to see it. Enough about that. So today, the beer I have for you is something a lot of you probably are familiar with. It's a beer that a lot of people want to try because you can only get it in Wisconsin, and it is the Spotted Cow from New Glarous. And there's the can. I'm sure everybody recognizes that can. And like I said, everybody's always looking for this because you can only find it in Wisconsin. New Glarous was founded in 1993. It's actually the 15th largest craft brewery in the country and the 25th overall brewing company in the country based on sales volume, which is pretty crazy considering they only distribute to Wisconsin. Now, I found this beer, didn't find it. It was given to us at the Sylvee when we did our show in Madison, Wisconsin. I grabbed one to do a video for it. And before I open this up, talk about the beer a little bit, I just want to apologize for slacking on my descriptions. I've just been exhausted out here and kind of phoning in some of those descriptions down below. But I still appreciate everybody that does read them, and hopefully I'll try to do a better job on those. Anyways, let's get to this beer. On the can here, it says employee owned, only in Wisconsin. On the back, there's a blurb that hopefully I can read in this hotel lighting. Wisconsin's original farmhouse ale is artisan brewed and canned by the hardworking employee owned here in New Glarous. Spotted Cow adheres to the Reinheitsgebot purity law using only 4 all-natural ingredients: yeast, hops, water, and malted barley. Yeast remains in the can to enhance the fullness of flavors and is naturally cloudy. Expect this ale to be fun, fruity, and satisfying. You know you're in Wisconsin when you see the Spotted Cow. Only in Wisconsin. Now, surprisingly, it does not show the ABV anywhere on the can, and there's some sort of code on the bottom. I have no idea what it is. But, man, I should have wrote that down. I believe this is like 4.6% alcohol. I thought I wrote it down. I didn't. I'm slacking again. Oh, well, I'll make sure to put it up there somewhere on the video. So this beer gets a 3.89 on Untapped with 221,000 check-ins. And on Beer Advocate, it gets an 85 very good with over 4,000 check-ins. Once again, I'm using my iconic plastic cup here. And as I said, the lighting is not the best in this room. And I keep getting tons of condensation on everything. But that's just kind of like a typical beer color. Not very cloudy, but you can't quite see through it. Not seeing any chunks in there today. I did remember to grab my SRM chart, however. And in this lighting, I'd give that about a 4. The head, maybe about a pinky's worth of super fine bubbles, but it's dissipating quickly. And let's go in for a smell. A little bit of fruitiness, fruity hoppy, not hoppy, but like fruity non-hoppiness, like fruitiness, almost like yeasty fruitiness. Like you get from like a wild yeast. And I guess you do pick up a little tiny bit of hop, but it's very faint and not much else. And I've already talked quite a bit about this. I'm sure you guys can kind of tell my voice is not the best today. Still gonna get through some beers. Let's get into this one. Hopefully this will help my voice out a little bit. Cheers, everybody. Get a little bit of carbonation on the mouthfeel. Get some of that like farmhouse fruitiness and a slight bit of bitterness on the back end. But it's not like funky or weird like some of those farmhouses can be. This is just a nice, slight, I keep saying fruity, but it's not like super fruity or fruit bowl fruity. It's just got kind of like fruity essence to it almost. I don't really know how else to describe it. This is a nice, easy drinking beer. Now, I don't know if if this would be a bucket list beer, like best beer in the world, West Veteran, Pliny the Elder kind of beer, but it is a really good beer. I mean, I give this a horns up. And it's so sought after because you can only find it in Wisconsin. I do think if this was distributed nationwide, it wouldn't get such the high reviews as it does, and people wouldn't rave about it as much. But that's not taking away from the beer at all. It's a really good beer. This is a nice beer. I really appreciate Sylvee for putting this in the backstage for us. I really appreciate all you out there that have been watching my videos, subscribed to my videos. I hope you all still continue to enjoy them. As always, embrace the adventure.